Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Studio One here at Birmingham Royal Ballet, where you join us for this evening's live stream rehearsal of George Balanchine's Apollo. Now, Apollo is loved by audiences and dancers the world over and is probably regarded as one of Balanchine's seminal works. And we are delighted that after 17 years, it makes its return to Birmingham Royal Ballet's repertoire. So Apollo forms part of our summer triple bill, which also features Juliano Núñez's highly acclaimed Interlinked, and Sir David Bentley's much-loved Still Life at the Penguin Cafe. We're going to be performing the summer triple bill from the 8th to the 10th of June here at the Birmingham Hippodrome. And if you don't have your tickets yet, information will be appearing throughout the stream. So tonight I'm delighted to be joined by two of our principal dancers, Brandon Lawrence and Céline Gittens, and playing on the piano is our wonderful head of piano, Jeanette, who's going to be accompanying us tonight. And I'm delighted to be joined in the studio by our Artistic Director Carlos Acosta, and all the way from New York, ballet royalty, I have to say this, in the form of Patricia Neary, who's here staging Apollo on behalf of the Balanchine Trust. As always, we love to hear from you. There is room for your comments and questions, and we're going to spend a bit of time at the end of the rehearsal going through those. So please, if you want to talk to any of our participants tonight, please give us a shout. So before we get started, let's talk to Carlos and Patricia.
Hi, darling.
Bye.
What a duo, I have to say. What a dream team. It's brilliant to have you here.
It's great to be here.
Brilliant. Patricia, I'll start with you. This is, as I said, one of Balanchine's seminal works.
Yes.
Could you very quickly give us a synopsis of Apollo for people who aren't familiar with the work?
Okay. Well, when Mr. Balanchine choreographed this in 1928, it actually premiered in Paris in June 1928. So it's 95 years, amazing. This ballet looks to me like it was done yesterday.
Yes, right.
So in a way, because I danced in it, I can just tell you that Mr. Balanchine, I guess his inspiration was Stravinsky's music, because they did this together in a way, which I read about. And the Apollo was this god of giving, apparently. And I read about this recently because I thought it was very interesting because I didn't realize some of the stories behind it. So he was a Greek god, but he gave a lot of everything and he fell in love with all these muses that offered poetry, mime, and music and artistry, which is actually Terpsichore. She is the goddess of kind of dance in it, So I think his conception was just simply to make a beautiful ballet for Apollo, which he did. It was done for Serge Lifar. And the other three ballerinas, most of them were Russian, and it was Diaghilev's company in Paris that performed it. But I think that this is one of Balanchine's greatest works, beyond belief. And I always thought that even the birth scene, which a lot of people do not find, Balanchine did a concert version of it years ago, which is fine, meaning he cut that scene from it. But I love that because it tells the story of a kind of young child who comes out of the clothes and they unwrap him and then they give him a lute and they show him how to play it, and then that's how the ballet begins. So it makes sense to me that he has that story. So I like that we're doing that version, so that's nice, Anyway, it's super great, and I couldn't be more honored to be here. And Carlos is one of my favorite Apollos. He always was. And so what's fabulous is I'm here working with his company, and he is a great Apollo too, by the way, just to say. So it's super nice for me at my older age, because I am going to retire. I keep saying that, but I have contracts still, so I'm not retiring yet. But someday. someday people are going, oh my God, she's finally giving it up. Not so easily.
Come back.
Yes, not so easily.
We love having you here, so thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you.
Carlos, on to you. It's been, as I said, 17 years since we last did this. Why did you want to bring this back to the repertoire? And could you tell us a bit about your experiences of doing Apollo?
Well, I just want to say how privileged it has been to work with Pat. All of the repertoire by Balanchine that I perform has been taught by you.
Thank you. Yeah. That's wonderful.
So everything that I have to pass on It came
Thank
from you. All the many details and all the images that you put in my mind to deliver the ultimate narrative. That's completely
well,
so.
that's a
And
big
we've
compliment.
done a few. We've done the Four Temperaments,
Prodigal Son,
Prodigal
Theme
Son,
and Variations,
Theme and
you know.
Variations.
Yeah.
Time. So obviously, for a classical ballet company, you must have Balanchine's work.
Yes.
You know, so he's a genius, and also the sense of musicality, the way that he stretches the dances, how improved the technique, and obviously, in fact, Theme and Variations was going to be one of my very first program. I was going to feature.
And then COVID.
And then COVID arrived.
Yes.
And then the minute that I had the opportunity to go back to course, I say, well, Apollo must be the way. It's a role that I love, and I knew that it will enrich the company, and also especially, you know, if Pat is around, which she is.
She's retired. She still is, yes. Well, for me, it's an honor, and I've been teaching his ballet since 1968, so it's quite a long time. And because I was in Apollo also, it helps me a lot because I understood everything he wanted. And he was very explicit on details and musicality, and so what a joy it is for me to be able to pass this on to these wonderful dancers here, and to Carlos, which I did too. But it's great, and that's why we keep Balanchine alive, not only through his choreography, but through the people that give it to you, because if they have the knowledge of what it was to work with him, for instance, and even to hear what he had to say about things, which in Apollo he was the only person to rehearse it. Just to let you know. He didn't let anyone else rehearse the ballet.
Okay.
So I found that always fascinating, that he was there for every single rehearsal. So and he knew every step of it, which he didn't know a lot of his works, but he didn't, sorry. No, but he did know that, and he knew Agon. He knew certain Stravinsky works, interestingly enough, you know. I don't know why, but.
We'll never know. Anyway, that's enough from us. So today we're going to be seeing both solos from London and Céline and the pas de deux as well. So without further ado.
Okay, thank you. Looking forward. Do you want me to do corrections or not? We can wait. We go on. Might as well go on. Yes, I can do it after. It's fine. It's fine. Very good, Céline. Just you were a little late on the last pas mas, just to say. Yeah. Sorry. Very good. Very good. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, so I was going to give a few corrections. Yeah, okay. We can do it. Very, very good, you two. We should say also, Céline had a little bit of a muscle pull, but she did fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was really lovely and very good, very good. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. A few little things, but and I felt also the very last pose, she wasn't quite in a line with your, you know what, did you feel that? Yeah, I know, because you have to turn and face it. Yeah. Yeah, it's that leg, yeah. No,
I think you want to adjust the left one. Yeah. So you finish here.
Yeah.
And then when you go here to go flat.
That's it.
I think I need my right leg.
That's it. That's it.
In the right place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. One more, no?
No, I think. Well,
Back.
da dee da.
Maybe slower.
You go forward the first time. Back. Da back and forward and back. Da dee. That's usually when he takes it. But we could do one more. I have to look at that. Let me just look.
It and then go.
Let me look at that first, you know. So because I have Jock on that, so it'll be
I do wonder when I'm doing it if I am rushing it.
No, you're not. You're not rushing it. It's very good. It was very good. I thought the pas de deux went very well. I think in the first variation of yours, this was much better. That was good. The relevés were good. Pull back, you know, I always will tell you to go a little further. This step, I feel that when you do that, you're flexing, and I think it could be a little bit more, yes, that's right, instead of the flex position, right. And I'm not getting enough twist on the step that you do diagonal. Do you know the one I mean? Yeah. Just show me it. So it goes second. I should see both feet like in a second position, because it's not the same as the first time. And do both feet and change. Both feet on point, both feet, that's right. And now hip, there you are. There you are, that's what it is, you see? So it was not quite right, but I saw that the first time today, excuse me. Very good, Jeanette, amazed you did that so well. Yeah, so could you give me just the very end when she does the pas de bourrées? You know where I mean? Yeah. Cross the right leg. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and step, hip, step, hip, step, step, and you hear that music? Yes. You see what I mean? That's when you flutter, and you were up here somewhere, you know, so the fluttering didn't happen, but very good, very good, yeah. What do you, Carlos?
Yeah, well, this
yes,
from
the pas de chat.
The more expressiveness.
More expressive. I feel he today was adjusting a lot on all the endings up there. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? Yeah. That I just noticed that today for the first time, because normally you hit it more, you know. And 1 and 2, 3.
That's it.
Right.
Nice high.
Don't get too much force on the pirouette, Brandon. And up, now easy, and forward. Uh-huh.
I'm not traveling forward, I think I'm opening my
Yeah, maybe. 'Cause you really have to go back on that. That's because you need to the weight on more the back foot than the front. Because if you're this way, you need to feel that, you know? Yes, exactly right. And 1, and a 2, and a 3, 4, easy, 5. Yeah, it's because you're a left turner, I think. Sorry. No, because, I'm serious. I've had several. Yeah, because it looks, you're already not on your leg on the pirouette. Don't you think, Carlos? It looks a little bit like,
from here, trying to find the leg back.
Right.
So from here, just go back in a
diagonal.
Straight back from the passé somehow. So find
And
that
2.
leg back, straight back. 1, 2, back.
Back.
Good,
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, good.
1, 2,
And
back.
back. Yeah,
That's it,
almost.
that's right.
Yep, good. Now, with those marvelous long legs, this did not move anywhere. You see, to me, you should be over here about quarter, but I'm just saying because you're near the chair, and that didn't sort of happen there, you know. pirouette to the knee was very good.
Better.
Yes,
Better one.
much better, much better. And I also thought the pirouette going down wasn't bad. I still get nervous because I don't feel your security on it.
No, neither.
You know, because he's kind of like, is it going to work? Is it not? So I'm already thinking.
Read my mind.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah. But that's tricky because it's a confidence thing, you know. And so that's what I feel right away when you go for it. I like go.
Yeah.
He's questioning
Yes.
himself, you know. You can see that. So.
I also kept my arms out.
Yeah. No. Yes, I know. You.
Yeah.
I didn't have anyone taking corrections, and I also forgot sometimes.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Yeah, I think the échappé step, the beginning is really good. The second one, you travel. Third one should be. See, somehow your fourth one is not enough over. It's a matter of the movement on it because it needs. So it's nothing, nothing, nothing. Now go a little bit more. That's right. And now, easy, easy, that's too much. You see, that third one if you go beyond center, you're not going to have the right place. That's it.
So that's more up.
Yes, that's right,
out.
exactly. And this would be more out so that you get over here before the da-da-dee one. Yes, then you have your da-da, there you are. You see, that's what I'm missing because it kind of, the movement on that is not,
It's
yeah?
the configuration.
Yeah, really, looking good, looking good. So,
There's a couple of things that
Pas de deux.
when in the pas de deux, when you
Yes,
go
that one.
she had to go back to fifth, right? After
no,
that?
she goes from there, she steps back into fifth.
in
So,
here?
yeah, in that way, yeah, because otherwise, that's right, that's right. So he takes the top hand. Show that again, so we look at the transition of that. I wanted him to be in a little more of a lunge position there at
Yeah.
the end because they stay, sort of.
So just-
Oh, yeah, she's not on your hip totally there. She's a little bit off. That's a hard thing, you know.
I was trying to stay more open.
Yes, no, you are.
I'm wondering if it's now thrown.
No, do not worry about that. You have to be open because the hip, that hip has to be joined like
That's right.
Siamese twins. You know what I mean? That's it. That's better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she slipped. She slipped at the end, but I thought it was better with the slide, but we have to do the transference. So just do the last pose and step back in the passe. Yes, 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 and passe. Uh-huh, good, that's it.
All right, that's right.
That was better. Maybe it's the transition
better.
that they do there, you know?
And the other thing that you know that big lift.
Yeah, yeah.
I need more help getting up from the ground.
No, Brandon, I also think
when
there's a moment you go kind of whack, you know, and it goes back right away.
this might help. So when you come in and she's gonna go there, already go with the gripped, and it's almost like the gripped already instead of there and then do that. Already you're there for lifting it up. So there is not a switch from here into here.
You see, what I love is Carlos is doing the right version on that because there's another one that's easier for the male where he takes the leg. And so love that you're doing it. Well, of course you are because that's what I teach anyway. Okay, show me that. And one, and da-da, and a step, easy, and turn, and a one, take her, good, stay, left elbow is too up, don't you think?
Yeah.
But better.
Yeah, but the elbow.
Yeah, but the lift was better even, funny. Okay, very good. Stop. Yeah, that was much better, much better. I thought just your elbow was a little bit too.
Left elbow.
The left elbow was a little bit.
So bring it down.
Yep.
Maybe so from here, so you see, so here. So this one, this other way, no.
So keep it kind
Yeah,
of
that's
like
You see?
side,
Yeah, that's it.
around the front,
And then you could use that, you could use this, you know, so instead of,
and poking.
that's right. Yeah.
Great. Super great. Love you.
Right, that's right.
Yes, good.
And then go.
Much better. Much better. Oh, Brendan, that looks great. Yes, kids. Very good. Are we? Yeah?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to wrap up there,
Thank you.
unfortunately.
Thank you.
Yeah, God, could watch you guys all day. Patricia,
Yes.
Carlos, can we just have you up?
Yes, Johnny.
Guys, can we just have you here quickly?
Quickly.
Yeah, we're just
Quickly.
going to ask you.
Still going?
You've been going all day. God, I can't believe it. We've had some amazing comments. People from Argentina, France, watching in.
Oh, lovely.
We've been asked if Patricia, you still rehearse on point. So no.
That I'm 80, and that's a no. I wish. I still wear point shoes at the bar, but I don't do on point anymore in the center. So yes, that was a legend thing with me because I did everything on point for hours in a day, every part.
Having seen it myself, I
Yeah,
can say
yeah.
it's quite,
That's right.
legendary.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. Yes.
We've
Yeah.
had
No.
some-
No. I'm not doing that anymore. So.
I'm glad to hear it. We've had some amazing comments. Apollo's a masterwork.
Yes, it
Has
is.
Desmond Kelly been to join us at an earlier stage? Thankfully, he has. He came in earlier to work with these guys. Bravo, Jeanette. Lots of love for the Jeanette. Alice Winsburn, I have to give you a special shout out. Inspirational, having just gone back to ballet classes, age 61. So, wow,
who's
good
that?
on you. Alice Winsburn, one of our audience, she's watching tonight.
Oh,
so-
great.
Yeah, she's 61. She's just gone back to ballet classes.
It's the best thing on earth.
Yeah,
If
never
you
too-
love,
never
I
too
say
young to do
the
it.
love and joy of dance is what's kept me young. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
I
you know.
fully agree with that.
Yeah.
What a lovely way to end. So a big thank you to Brandon, Céline, Carlos, and of course Patricia, Jeanette and piano, our wonderful
Thank
conductor
you.
Phil and Charlotte,
Thank you.
and the team behind here as well. We've got
Thank
Imogen,
you.
Alistair and Henry. Without them all, we couldn't do this. It's been great. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your time, guys.
Thank
It's
you.
been a pleasure, and we look forward to seeing you in the theatre soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Am I still on point?